Welcome to All Horse Racing All the Time. I'm your host, Al. We got a real treat here. Late this afternoon, early evening, whenever you're watching this, some night racing. Woodbine. Timing is perfect. We finished our Aqueduct show at 4:15, and we're wheeling it right back. They got a big card at a premier track. It's actually going to be better racing than Aqueduct. For this card, you got the gigantic purses, you got the great talent, you got the great, excellent horses and trainers, and you got the synthetic track, so you're not affected by the weather. And we have 20-cent pick threes, 20-cent trifectas, multi-race plays, and the track tends to play true. So for you good players out there, and there's a lot of good players who watch this show and give their picks, it sets up perfect. And we're going to get right at it. First, coffee. Yeah, it's going to be the last cup of the day. I didn't go nuts. This is actually my third cup. I nursed it. So Cafe Bustelo Espresso Ground Coffee. But we got to get right to it, folks, because post time is 4 minutes away, and I did get a chance to look briefly at this race. Okay, let's say hi to everybody out there. Blair, big 135 Blair, tremendous player. Thanks for weighing in, Blair. Glad you could make it. And Carlos, again, the man of the hour with all the power. Good luck, Carlos. Glad you could make it. Let's see. Ken Can 777. Hi, Ken Can. Thanks for joining the show and giving your pick. Let's take a look. What do we got going on? Okay. We have 4 minutes to post. And there's not too big of a field. So I'll tell you the ones. I did get a chance to look briefly at this. And I'm going to, study them more between races. This is 5 furlongs. So we got a sprint here. Horses are in for a tag. It's maidens, fillies, and mares. 5 furlongs. I love these sprint races. And speed, as we know, speed kills. And this is on the all-weather track, the Tapeta surface. And it's loaded with speed. Loaded with speed. Loaded with speed. 1, 3, 5. These guys are going to go for the front, folks. So we're going to go. Yeah, this is. I wouldn't go as far as to say hitting the all button in a race like this. We look for the horse for the course. Baysville, maybe the speed of the speed, maybe. But the one, Miss Schiller, 0 for 2 at Woodbine. Does this open the door for one of the closers? I really can't back the 7, 0 for 6 here. It does have a good figure at a route distance, though. I try and find somebody that specializes the distance at a race like this. 4 has a lot of early speed. 4 might be the speed of the speed. Might be. It has a 5th place finish. It runs very fast early fractions. 5 is the favorite. 2 for 4 at the distance. I'm not going to try and. I'm landing on Bayville. I know it's not favored. How much time do we have, folks? 2 minutes to post. Let me get the live stream going here so I can see the board. 5 is taking the money and 2 really isn't. I think going by the buyer figures, the 5. Bayville 5. I mean, I know the 5 had their last race. I like the 3 to win this race. I know it's not taking the money. And next race is going to be a tough race too. It's going to be for 2-year-olds. And we got some firsters in there. So we're going to start off with a win bet on 2 here. We just check. I think it's 3. Win bet on 3. I like 3. I like some of the numbers that he's put up. Coming down a bit, take down to 7-2. I'm not going to mess with exotics. I know the 5. We're going to look at the pools. 0 minutes to post. I like 3 to win this. I'm not going to go multis right now. We have time for that. Race 1. Number 3 to win in this race. And next race, we got a lot of firsters again. And I know some people are tremendous with the first-time starter races. We got 3 of them next race. I don't believe any of them are scratched. Thanks for everyone joining the show. And we did Aqueduct this afternoon. And Fave have been in much better races. Now let's take a look. Mr. Anonymous. Excellent point. Let's take a look at that. Overall, a little bit better. The class they've been facing, actually the 3 and the 5 have been, the 3 and the 5 and the 6 have been in the best class races so far. Very slight class edge here over the 3. It's just a very small class edge, and they're off here. And 2 goes to the front at 30-1, 5 up to 3-2. What about the 3? The 3 is on the rail, and the 5 really didn't get a chance. The 2 is out front at 30-1. And we got 1 coming from the outside. The 6 is closing. And so 3 is running dead last, folks. We're going to have some balloons here. 6, well, not that big a balloon, but 6-7 to take the opener. Let's see what that pays. 6-7 exacta. That's a 60-80 exacta for $2. Six was actually the third choice, 1, 2, 4th choice, and the 3 and the 5 they missed the exacta. Who got 3rd here? Did 2 hang on to 3rd? 1 18-1. We're going to get balloons here, and even for 20 cents, I bet this pays something. Unbelievable. Rita Kesh, good to see you. Glad you could make it. 3 over 6-5. I don't know what happened to the 5. I thought the 3 was a little bit of a stretch. Not too much, though. It had the races that were fast enough to win. But let's go back and look at this 6-7 again. 6. So, Brianna. Yeah, 6 is really not that big of a surprise. The first 3 were evenly matched. When we go back to the 6, it's an early speed type, but they laid off. It could flash the early speed if it wanted to, but they are ridden beautifully by S1 Flores, 13% jock, dropped in class for this, never in the money in 5 career starts. Cha-ching. And what about the 7? 7 actually was ranked 4th by the power ratings. Was getting a tiny bit of a weight break. I had that race 3 back at a mile. We talked about that. And had 6 for a long race, which was fast enough. 0 for 2 at the distance. It figured. I mean, this was not an impossible exacta, but I'll tell you what, it really paid well. And let's look at the board here. Now, in this race, this next race, Now, this is a first-time starter race, and I do have to step away just for a minute or so, but we're going to get cracking much sooner. I just got to put a yogurt down, get something in my stomach, and then after the show is over, I'm going to have dinner because I had breakfast before the first show earlier in the morning and didn't get to break for lunch. Now I came back doing a surprise show. Ashley was let us know that Woodbine had a great starting time today that fit the schedule perfect. I've been dying to do a Woodbine show, and today turned out to be the perfect. All the ducks were lined up in a row. Aqueduct ended at 4:15. The last race was concluded by, and then Woodbine starting at 4:50. How much time do we have between post? I'll be back in plenty of time. I'm not going nuts up there. I'm just going to have a quick 5:19. We got 24 minutes. Okay, so yeah, that's good spaces, about 29 minutes between each race here. So, Ashley, thanks for letting us know. Perfect about the Woodbine start time today. I'm glad we're getting a chance. Ashley was one that made this show possible for night racing, top-notch racing at Woodbine, 8 races. First one in the bank. I get paid very well, and I'm just going to be back in a few, and we'll start looking at race 2. This is we ended the Aqueduct show with a pick 3, not much, but at least it was good to finally hit something over there. We had some big winners at Aqueduct, some big players here, participants on the show that had some nice hits, a number of them. And we'll be back in a few. I'm just going to have a quick yogurt just to hold me over. And then we're on to race 2 already. Can you believe that? Okay, be right back. All right. Let's see. I want to be back for this. I'm not going to eat on the air, so I'm going to take my face off in a second, but I want to be here to cover this race. I got a bowl of yogurt with granola and blueberries. That's not dinner, but it should do the job to hold me over. So let's get started on this race. Let's see, I'm going to try the one horse in here. Okay, good luck, Ashley. So I'll be handicapping. I'll be here participating, but, until I finish this, which is not going to be long, I'm going to come, my face will come back, and we will put the brand up. So, yeah, okay, there we go. And I can continue handicapping and participating. Pick 5, Ashley. Pick 5. All right, let's start looking at these horses. 17 minutes to post. Race 2. First time starters in here. 1 is 5-2. Love the last two races on the races 2-3 back. This is 6.5 furlongs. And Name Catchy opens 5-2 and ran well at this distance, showed good early speed. It looks like this trainer, Kevin Attard, gave this one its first start at the stakes level and has taken some steps back since. Now, this race is a 6.5 optional claim 40. We have some firsters in here. Nine has a nice race with some big early speed. It opens 8-1. At this distance in its career's maiden race, it was running out front for a while before fading to 9th. Nine, Silent Tribute. Now, in its second race, it was better. It took the lead into the stretch and finished third, getting beat, though, by one of the ones in here, number 11. Number 11, keeps the jockey Slade Jones up 14%. Trainer Kevin Attard, 20%. Favorite comes back and wins 25% of the time. Now, this one will probably get some pace to close into here. So far, I really like what I see from the 11. But what about that 1 on the inside? That first race haunts me. I can excuse the last one. The 9. A 9 with the speed, though. 9 should get a jump on this group. 12 has some speed. Showed some speed last time before fading. It was beat by a couple of these in here. What about the firsters? Do we have a dangerous firster? Number 6, Smokin' Chloe, has a trainer that does win 10% first out. Denise McClatchy, 11% trainer, adding blinkers today, 13% jock. First-time starter. Out of Danish Dynaform from Dynaformer, $1,979 purchase. It looks like it's a strange price. What about 5? 5 drops in class, ran at the distance, ran pretty evenly, finishing 9th. Nothing to write home about. Good trainer, though. The dangerous Mark Cassie, 18% here, Woodbine. Second career race, Cassie wins 17%. He has Emma Jane Wilson up. Emma Jane, 14%. Makes the class drop to the claiming. This one is in for the optional claim, 40K. So it looks like Cassie's not exactly giving the horse away. Be Like Lay, Philly away. It's a $7,500 purchase. Now the 2 is a first-time starter zoning order. Has a bullet workout here at Woodbine, 36-1, first of 9. Before that, showed some speed again, third of 48. Trainer Darwin Banache hits 9% early, first out. 12% trainer for the year, 13% at Woodbine. So out of the 105 races this year, Darwin is at Woodbine for 100 of them. Gets a nice jock, Rafael Hernandez, 18%. Maybe this one makes some noise. I like the inside post. So far, I'm leaning here. This might be a spread. So far, I'm on the 1, 2, 9, and 11. What do you got? What does everybody have here? Austin. Good to see Austin closed out the day with a pick 3, with a pick 4 and a pick 5. Had another pick 4. He's on fire, and glad you could make it, Austin. 1, 2, 6, 11. I'm very close to you there. I'm on 1, 2, 9, 11. Gilberto, another one who delivers tremendous show. Padilla Sr., glad you could make it. Race 2, 11.85, win place on the 8. Let's look at that 8. We still have 11 minutes to post. If you're wondering why I'm not here, I didn't have to have lunch. I did the whole Aqueduct show. So I'm having a yogurt right now to hold me over. I'll have dinner after the show. I'm not going to be on the air eating. But I'm here. I want to make sure I cover it. Now, Smoking Chloe is taking money. Bet down to 9-2. That's the 6. And the 9, Silent Tribute could be the lone speed in here. Bet down from 8-1 to 6-1. We have the 10 scratched and the 12 scratched, folks. So how about scratches next race? No scratches in the 3rd. 1 scratch in the 4th. Are we going to try one of our, I think the 1 gets the edge, slight edge on the 11 because the 1 is inside. Now, Attard has the 2 favorites in this race, and Attard, high percentage trainer. Who do the racing dudes like in this race? What about the Woodbine picks? Let's get some picks up here. Open this show up a little bit. Okay, let's go to the track. Let's see, race day, handicapping. Now, I don't know who's the best at giving picks. What I love about this is they have 7 analysts giving picks. Let's start at the beginning here. Jeff Bratt, they list him first, so I don't know if that's because of the... Race 1, race 2, Woodbine. Here, okay, we're going to bring this up right here. We got all their picks on one page. So I want to make this the ultimate racing experience. Justin, 146 Woodbine. All right. Thanks for weighing in, Justin. 146, the 6. 1911. Let me share this screen here, and I think you'll get a kick out of this. All right. I guess I can't get off the screen completely. right here. And let me get these selections off the pick. I'm still finishing. I'll be done soon. And I'm on to ice water now. The coffee is gone, and we have the green cup, the color of money. So let's continue the winning, folks. And everyone, thanks for joining the show. Carlos, good to see you here again. This was unexpected. You could all of you can thank Ashley for this show, bringing it to my attention that we had a 4:50 post time at Woodbine today. So we're out here now doing the double dip. First Aqueduct and Woodbine, we come out hitting early. So let's see, who is our race 3 coming up? Me too, boss. Who you got? So let me finish this. So I am eating. Let me get the picks up from the Woodbine experts. Woodbine race 3. And then I'm going to vanish for a second. I should be done with this in a little bit, and I'll be on the screen full time. But yeah, ice water. Ice water is good. I've had it with the coffee right now for tonight. Okay, let's share the screen. And this is the pick from the Woodbine analyst. So you can see what we're going here. What do we got here? Carlos, Richard DeRay. Richard, good to see you. Race 3, number 2. Thanks for weighing in, Richard. Glad you could make it. Thanks for sharing your pick. Good luck tonight. Just now, one on top. You'll get paid with the 1. What's the 1 paying? 8-1. You're getting a nice overlay there. 17 minutes to post. We got plenty of time. No, that's 12 minutes to post. Let's get some picks up from the Woodbine panel. Okay, share screen. Good news, folks. I'm done with the snack to hold me up. In time for this race. Okay. Justin, who else we got here? I'm sitting on the nothing spectacular. 2-6, 2-5, 2-4-5-6. Okay, I'll be right back. 1 second. All righty, they're getting in the gate. Good luck, everybody. Anyone late? Ritish, Ritakesh, 2-4. Good luck. I think you got a good shot there with the 2 and the 4. This is interesting lesson if 2 loses. Blair, 2-5-6. Good luck, Blair. I think you're looking good there. And they're off. They're off at Woodbine. Best of luck, everybody. Enjoy the race. 2 goes to the front. Here comes the 5. Now I'm 2-6 over 2-4-5-6. And the 5 is ratcheted it up to 4-1 in the odds from 5-2 and leading the way, showing some of that signs. Oh, brother, here comes the 7. Rain by Rain at 56-1. 2 is all the way in the back. Learning a valuable lesson here about the 2. And where's the 6? Okay, the 6 is coming through. Okay. 5 leading the way at 4-1. No big surprise. Here comes 8, more savvy at 36-1. This is over a mile and 16th, I believe, and 7. This has the potential to be a big bomb here, but 1 and 2 are starting to make their presence felt. 3 trailing the field. Here comes the 2, all of a sudden coming like a train, like a bullet. Unbelievable move by the 2. Look at this. Oh, what a move. It just came past the others like they were standing still. And here comes 4. How about that 2-4, folks? How about that 2-4? Give me some 2-4. No 4-2. 2. I think the 2 is going to be good. I think I think he's going to lose. I think it's going to be 4-2, folks. And it is. Oh, what a beat. What a beat on that 2. What a dog. So we lose the exacta. How can this horse make a move like that and then get caught like that? Holy smokes. This is right up there with the Irad Ortiz loss. That's a long stretch. I want to check out how long the stretch run is at Woodbine. Great job for anybody who had it. Let's see, the exacta 4-2, $45. 2-4 would have been 26. 4-2-1, and 1 almost got in there. See all the happy campers who connected here. 2-4-6 exacta box. Okay, great job, Rita Kish. Okay, Kanu, great job. Glad you could join us and give out some winning picks. Bad ride. Yeah, unbelievable. Blair, 2-5-6. I don't want to show that one. 278. I don't see many people with the fur. I was close. I thought I had this coming for home. And one of the great, how can that horse come so quick like that? Make a move and die. Maybe he made his move too soon, or she made his move too soon. I don't know. Let me look at the stretch run at Woodbine. I want to see how long this stretch run is over there. Let's see, Al is back on the scene with his wrecking machine. Yeah, and I got to get rid of this bowl here and just get nice water. Get this off the table here so I can write. Get it off the decks. Okay, great job there. Excellent hit. Ritakesh. Glad right there gave it to us. How much easier than this? Yes, Canada. Canada's racing at its finest, Carlos. We're at it. Really, Ashley, to thank for this show, giving me the heads up that they're over here. We're here at Woodbine tonight. Night racing in Canada. Can't beat that. A great track. Love it. Love it. Love it. All righty. Before I get rid of this bowl and get back to business here right away, I want to check out Woodbine's stretch run because I kept waiting for the finish line and it never seemed to show up. Woodbine track dimensions. Hey, see, let's bring it up here. Try and keep everybody abreast of what's going on. I want to know what the search. How long is Woodbine racetrack? Wow. The home stretch at Woodbine is 1,440 feet. Are you kidding me? What is Belmont, for example? Oh, Aqueduct has a long stretch. Aqueduct. I kept waiting for the finish line. Come on, they're giving me in furlongs. Can you give it to me in damn feet? Aqueducts has a stretch run of 1,115 feet. 1,115 feet. And Belmont has a stretch run. How long is the stretch? Now they give me this one in kilometers. Do you believe that crap? Track dimensions. I didn't realize it's so difficult to get a track dimension. They're giving me everything except just the simplest measurement of all. Okay, so Belmont has a stretch run of 1,097 feet. Aqueduct has a stretch run of 1,115 feet, so it's 18 feet longer. Thoroughbred. I got to make sure I specify thoroughbred track here. Now, correct here. Really, they stretch run. Which horse track has the longest home stretch? Churchill Downs, 1,234 feet. But what about Woodbine Racetrack? Home stretch length is 970. I just seemed longer. I don't know. What do we got here? Carlos, single. I want to put $5 on a single. Okay, and we're up to race 4 at Woodbine. How many minutes to post? 900. You know, maybe the stretch just seems so much longer because I wanted the damn 2 to get there. But yeah, we learned a lesson, Ashley. Nothing is sure in horse racing. 2. What a choke job. People, probably a lot of long faces at the racetrack. Heavy favorite gets caught when it looked like it made an unbeatable move. And we have 19 minutes to post, plenty of time. Let's bring up the, let's see, I'm going to step away for a second here. Yeah, I'm getting rid of the cups. Okay. Ren Carruthers. Now, here's an interesting one. That's Matt Carruthers, the guy from TVG's husband. She's one of the analysts here at Woodbine. Doug McPherson. How about this guy, Ellis Starr? He looks like the seasoned veteran over there. Friday, Thursday picks. Kind of interesting. He only gives races for the 6th and 7th. So I can't, I'm not going to use that. Not easy as it looks, folks. Jeff Bratt, how come the... All right, let's get these Woodbine picks up. We got 18 minutes to post, so I'm going to get rid of this bowl here. We're going to start fresh. I want to put a $5 single. Blair, Ashley, send me a signal. You got it. And I'll give my pick, of course, before the race. Justin 2-6 over 1, 2, 3, 6. 8 win place show. Okay, Blair on. We'll be back. Be right back. We'll post that. And then we'll give you some picks from the analysts, folks. So we see we got everybody who's joined the show. Thanks for joining. Joining us here tonight at Woodbine, the first Woodbine show. All horse racing all the time. I'm your host, Al. And this is the show for both racing fans and horse players alike. This show is different. We give our picks out in real time. Handicap the races from start to finish when the board opens, right up until post time, put our selections in, then watch the race. A lot of players here giving out some big picks on this show, myself included. And it's a tremendous experience. It's not just a racing show where you go there and an hour before the first race goes off, some guys are standing around there in suits and they give you, I like the 5, 4, 1, or I like the 3, 2, 1. No, we give you our reasons for each horse. We handicap it in real time. We watch the board. Things change between the time that people make their selections, maybe the night before or the day before. Well, for starters, sometimes there's late scratches. And you get to see what's going on the board. You get to see the horses physically, what they look like on the track. So if you like this show, you want to get involved, share your horse racing knowledge, share your picks, just have a good time watching the race. We're out here. A bunch of us are out here, covering the races. Q&A. You have a question about a horse? Look at Carlos. He's asking us for his picks. Is our opinion about the race? And we're here. Almost like we're on call. We can answer the questions and go from there. A lot of winning players. So if you like this show, you want to get notified when we're going live, subscribe to the channel. For example, this was an unexpected show, only decided late in the day. So if you're a subscriber, you would have got notified that we're going live out here for Woodbine tonight. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to bring up some of the track analysts' plays for Woodbine here. Let me bring it up. Just had it. Okay, yeah, I got it now. Present, share screen. Thanks, Austin. I appreciate that. Okay, Chrome tab. Appreciate it. I'm glad he could join us. I mean, it's the audience here who make the show. Really, it's a you know, it's a shared experience. Race 4 Woodbine, and we give you some selections here from these guys. Let's see. See, Austin, thank you very much for sharing your selection with us here. You have the best show out. Glad you like the show, Austin. Thank you. Tremendous. And Austin has been like knocking pick fours out of the park the last few days, and pick 5 added to the mix. Just at Aqueduct. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you very much. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. I will be right back. I'm going to leave you with this. I'm going to leave you with the selections at Woodbine by the track specialists. And we'll be right back. We've got plenty of time. Take a look at this race. Thanks for joining the show, everybody. Be right back. Got to get rid of the bowl, get some new ice water. I'm done with the coffee, and be right back. All right, and we're back. Let's start taking a look at this race. Let's see what's going on here. 238. Blair, good luck, Blair. Okay. Austin, they're crushing the 3. Let's take a look at the board. Remove the for now. We'll bring them back when we get closer to post. Just take another look. Race 4, 8 minutes to post. This should be, there's only, let's see. Yeah, it's still a good size field, 8 horses. 3 is knocked down 6-5. Hatmaker Holiday, 6 furlong race, purse $44K. They're showing the track analyst picks on TV right now. So you can see them, even though I took them down, you can see them here. The 8 is 10-1. What's up with the 8? A lot of people talking about the 8. 3 is taking a lot of money. Race 4. Race 4. Okay, this is a optional claim, 15,000. 6 furlongs. Number 3, taking all the money. What do we do? I think everyone's looking at that last race. It won by 8, like a mini secretariat. 10 times at Woodbine, 3 wins, 2 thirds, 2 for 3 at the distance. Horse for the course, 1/3, never out of money. 2 back. What happened at 6.5? It was leading the way, and then it stopped suddenly. After it actually said blistering up, and it did something similar on turf going back to September of 2020. This one, it's achy. That's a lot of layoffs after a race. It seems like this one expends a lot of energy, has the big early speed. So you got to wonder November 3rd if it took anything out of it. Does have a workout since then, 7th of 8, 51 seconds and 4 furlongs, which is kind of slow. What about the 5? 2 for 13 here, a second. 5 tries at the distance, a second. Claiming level, let's see, the 3 is in for the claim. 1 and 2 aren't. The 3 has a trainer, Josie Carroll. The jockey, Dizuka Fukumoto, 13%. Okay, 3 has the big early speed. Is it going to fold? What about the 8? Now, some of you have talked about the 8. Three for 8 at Woodbine with 2 thirds. 0 for 1 at the distance. I think the shorter distance might help. It's a 3-year-old you're getting a 7-pound weight break here, which is nice. Slade Jones stays up 14%. Elizabeth Elder, 13% here. Going from turf now to synthetic. It was running a little quicker on turf, but it has a fast synthetic race, 6.5 back. So the extra distance might help, but I don't think it's going to go to the lead here because the 3 runs the very fast fractions. 9's a nice one. What's wrong with the 9? Doesn't win too often. 4 out of 22, 6 seconds, 3 thirds in the money. 13 out of 22. You got that Martin Drexler, 19% trainer. Does most of his running here. 404 races in 2022, and all but 70 of them were right here at Woodbine against Sahin Savachi, jockey, 14%. Keeps his jockeys up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races. Last 7 races. Has one win. We're off the pace. Now, this one can show some early speed when it wants to. I think this sets up for the 9. Two for 5 at the distance. It's going to be the money. I can see why they make it the favorite. But I think the 3 and the 8. The 8 has the early. So 3 and 8 are going to hook up. The 5. Can 3 wire. 3 for 10, 2 for 3 at the distance. I got to go 3. I just see the pace edge here is being too overwhelming. 16% trainer, 20% jock. How far are we to post time? 3 minutes. Three, 2-3, 2-9. Thanks, Hilberto. Hilberto, no stranger to giving out nice winners on the show. Thanks for sharing your pick, Hilberto. Good luck. Play the 1 here, saves ground and comes late. Let's take an extra look at the 1. Then I'm going to get my pick in there. Taking 6-1. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to go this way. Let me see how much money the 1 is taking. Let's look at the pools. We have 2 minutes. The 1's a nice price. 1 has every reason. Getting the 8 scratch, 9 scratch. So I'm going to play it this way. 1-3 over. I may not do this. May not pick. Okay, we'll go the try. Two, 3, 5, super box. Austin. One last look. Like 8's record at the track. If the 3 doesn't get it, I mean, if the 3 doesn't stops. Here's what we're going to do. We'll play a small try here. Trifecta, race 4. Three-eight. Excellent point, Blair. Yeah, when Sadler, always dangerous. Arnold Sadler, 10%. 2 has every right to sneak in there. Let's add 2 to 3rd. What are the odds on the 2? Yeah. Good luck, Justin. All right. How much we even going to get a chance to change here? Add this. Want to look at one other here. Wow. Let's look at this pace. We're getting real close, folks. We're going to sit tight, I think. Yeah, they're getting in. So I'm sitting tight on what I have. I'm not going to rush around. If it doesn't come in, it doesn't come in. Betting small, maybe we get something. 1, 2, 3, 5. Good luck, everybody. Time for the race. Enjoy the race. 8's ticked down to 9 to 1, 3. The big speed up there. The 2 and the 6 Sadler. Definitely live. Definitely live. It's a tighter race than it looks like. So let's see what 3 does with 3 and 8 at the speed, and 7 takes the lead. Okay, and here goes 3. Zoom, poof, he's gone. At 6 to 5. Now this is a horse that has run very fast early on occasion and then just stopped. So you got to wonder about this one. They're bringing it back a little quicker than usual. Had a blowout victory last race, leading the way. 8, not showing much speed. The 2 is there tracking the pace. So is Mrs. Dell at 44 to 1, the 7. And Sadler's 2 and 6 entering the fray. Right now, we're not looking at much of a payout unless that 7 sneaks in there at 44 to 1. And he looks live. The 2 definitely looks live for third, and so does the 6. I think it'll be, let's see, 3, 5. Where's the 8? No sign of the 8. The 7. 1 not doing anything. 3 leading the way. Easy. 4 coming up. And I'm not sure who got, looks, was it 4 who got second? Let's show that stretch front again. It happened so fast. Easy winner. Okay, they're showing the finish line. Okay, 3, 4, 7. 7 got into the try at 44 to 1. There, I'm glad I didn't add anything there. Who are the happy winners here? Alberto. Tremendous job. 3, 4, 7, 5. I think you pretty much, is that a pick or no? 2, 3. You bet 2, 3, 5. Okay, you're just giving us the thing. But try Ashley. Let's see. I use 7 in some exactas and tries. Ashley's home track trade. Great job, Ashley. Who else? Okay, you're alive there. Good job, Austin. Carlos. 4. Okay. Okay, I don't see much talk about the 4 here. Let's go back and take a look at that 4. Let's see. Okay, 3, 4, 7, 5. So we've reached the halfway point here at Woodbine. What do we have coming up? Race 5. Race 6. Race 7. I got all the PPs up in front of me. And race 8. Okay, let's take a quick, okay, let me just check something here. going to bring up some, just one other PP I want to get up here. All righty. Race 4, that 3-4 exacta paid not bad, $25. The 20, get this, 20-cent try with the 7, $47.70. Ashley, great job. Superfecta, 20-cent Superfecta, $343. That's 7. If you can sneak a bomb in there, yeah. The 1, nowhere to be found. The 8, nowhere to be found. Now we move on to race 5. We have a couple of scratches in race 5 as we begin the second half of the card. Where does the time go? We've been out here almost an hour and a half, and that's like watching a movie. You know, a lot of movies are an hour and a half long, and I feel like we just got here. The 3 and the 5, both bombs are scratched. Let's look ahead to race 6. Let's put together a multi-race play here. We got on the board at 5-2 right now, which is probably going to tick lower. We have a first order head on the board now. I expect it to move down. The number 10. Now 5 has the numbers. I could see this 5 being less than even money with the scratches, right? Let me see if I can give you something else. Let me see if I can give you some, let me give you some angles on this here. Okay, the 4 do the giddy battled 4 wide for the lead on the turn before fading in the drive over an inside bias track. November 11th, he's getting some noteworthy class relief, these 15K maidens, and should get back on track with Kimura retaining the mount. Number 2, I'm No Sleepy Joe. Broke outward and slowly before running evenly in a stalking position and to end up 3rd when descending to this price 2 weeks ago. And they say 7 figures to be the speed threat. Hot stats. Hot trainer for the 7 the last 7 days. Closer looks. All righty. Enough of that. We got plenty of time to look this one over and connect as we head into race 5. I think the 4 is the one to beat. The 7, Mark Cassie. The figures, speed figures look a little light, but let's go to the PPs. Let's see how much speed this one actually has. Okay, anybody here? Anyone here? Here, 5th race, Al. Okay, I want to put a $5 bet. Give me a single, Al. I think the 4 is the one to beat, but I got to look at the charts now. Carlos, I'll do the best I can. Race 5. See, 4 has the big race 2 back. And again, about this race, this is 5.5 furlongs, so we got a nice short sprint. This should be an exciting race. And it's maiden claim, 15,000. The scratches, again, are 3 and 5, who really didn't figure that strongly in this race. 3 was a first-time starter. 5 was a first-time starter. Good, get them out of there. The 10, a first-time starter for a trainer who really doesn't win early. Win once in a blue moon. We got 7% out of 44 tries. Does have a nice workout. They opened 8-1. Well, not that nice. 41st out of 71, 49-4 on the 26th. On the 20th, it worked 40th out of 48, working from the gate, 52 seconds. It really doesn't show any fast workouts here. I'm going to let this 10 beat me. I don't want any part of it. Early speed. We have a lot of early speed signed on. We have 4 early speed types. We're probably going to have 4 running right across the track. Does this open the door for a closer? One is the closer. Green Amazon. Closes a little bit, but it's early speed type hitter. How about the 9? 0 for 5. Now maiden claimer again. Ran at this distance last time, led the way. Nice fractions at 6 furlongs, so maybe the 5.5 helps. It's been steadily improving over the last 4. Led into the stretch and lost by a neck to I'm No Sleepy Joe, who is the 2. No. How is that possible? No, it beat the 2 last time by 3.5. Big early speed. Mark Cassie, I think he's going to have the 7 wound up and ready to go. I like Mark Cassie, 18% trainer. One of my favorite trainers, but that's not the reason I like it. I like the Emma Jane Wilson, 14% jockey. Cassie, 18% trainer. This one went off the 7. Cassie's 7 went off the favorite in both times. Drops in class for this. I like the class relief. So I'm on 7. Now, who else? Can the 4 beat the 7? Yeah, the 4s had faster races. How about faster fractions? And a big drop. Oh, bordering on a suspicious drop. It went from maiden to maiden claim. And the last race died and then it got soundly beaten by 10 lengths. Does that psychologically screw up the horse? Kevin Attard, the trainer, 20%. That's like when you take a horse and they say, oh, this horse is running well. I'm going to throw it into a stakes company before it's ready. And now you take this horse, it gets trounced. And then it goes back to the lower level and it's still not the same. It's like getting a severe beating took something out of it. So that might have happened to the 4 horse at 40. So they're making a major drop here. And now this is a $37,000 purchase. It's a 2-year-old, right? And now they're ready to take a bath on it. $15K. They're offering it for $15K. And let's take it had that one big race 2 back where it still lost. And I think the 7th is going to run faster fractions with Cassie. So I'm going to try and beat this 4 with Cassie, who's dropping. I'm on 7 here. Can I make a case for anybody else? I'm looking early speed now. The speed of the speed. Now, this is dropping 5.5. And remember, the 4 has never run at this distance. It's been running longer. And Seiken Sushi, this one has a race under its belt at this distance. And it runs. It's definitely going to be able to get a jump on these, folks. There's no one who can run with early. Unless one of the firsters pulls a surprise. Who do we have out here? I'm going to get back to this. So far, I'm on 7. Got to get rid of some spam. I don't know who this is, but I will say welcome to the show. I don't see a name. I'm glad you could make it. Thank you. 9 is fast. Austin. I think the 9 wires them here. I'm inclined to go 7, 9, 4, 7, 10. I definitely. Hey, I think you get it done if you would do an exacta there. I think that's a play here. Thanks for sharing, Austin. My thought was I leaned 4 in his last. He got caught up in a speed duel. He's going to be in a speed duel again today, Ashley. Today, figured that they just sit off and make a run for an easy win. That was my. Excuse me. Got to go back to that race 2 back. Other than that, it really doesn't have an edge on these. Let's take another look at the 9 while we're at it. How many minutes before post? How are we looking here? Get the video up, audio, video up. We still got 15 minutes, plenty of time. Great. Now the 9 is Pidden that has that second place finish. You know, Pidden is the other big speed that can run early with the 7 if it has to. I'm going to try and beat it because, okay, this is another one that comes off its best race and it's still lost. And it's running at the same distance. Tedston Holder, 8% trainer at Woodbine, 9% overall. 102 of his 114 races this year have been in Woodbine. Jockey Eswin Flores, 13%. It's real close. I think he's going to try and make a run at 7. I think 7 gets the jump. I like that Cassie hits 24% with beaten favorites. I like that Cassie maiden claiming races 17%, 18% here. The jockey 14%. Wilson. I'm going to single 7 here. I'm going to say 7 for the win, but I'm going to put together a pick 3 now. So I got 7 singled this race, trying to beat the 4. Next race, ultra competitive, but I think I may go a little chalky. We have some speed signed on. 1, 2, any scratches next race. 13 minutes post. I'm going to get this out of the way. Lightly raced. It's a 6 furlong claiming. Maiden special weight, purse 58. That's a tough race, folks. By the buyer speed figures, I'd have to lean 6. By those with experience, Canadian Sweet. Is the speed going to win next race? Two wins out of the last 3, 2 wins out of 9. Never raced at the distance. It's 6 furlongs. That might be the sticking point. Usually runs a little longer. It's pressing type though. Can get the lead but doesn't need it. 2 for 7 at Woodbine. Canadian Sweetheart. Stakes Company. It's a 25 claimer. 25 claimer is the 6th. Purse 58,000. So these are pretty good animals. The 1 has a really nice race here, 3 back. What happened last race? Drops in class, 8% trainer. I'm keeping an eye on the 1. 2 has 1 race, and it's a claimer. And I did win its only race at 25K. And it has, it presses 5. I don't know. Has every right to improve. Comes off a bullet. In for the claim. Was in for the claim last time. Trainer Tino Attard, 13%, 18% Jock Hernandez. Now should be saving ground inside. And it's 6 furlongs. Every right to improve, really. Canadian Sweetheart. I don't like the connection so much. I think 2-9. I think 2-9 table, and I got both types of runners. I got an early, and with 13% trainer Sittard. Am I seeing things? And Tino Attard, the Attard family. I have 2 and 9 in the next race. And how many minutes to post? Let's get this out of the way. 11 minutes. Let's check in. I don't want to fall far behind. Blair, the dangerous Blair, thanks. Weighing in. A lot of big hits here. If you're first time watching the show, pay attention. Blair, Austin, Ashley, some of the big 3 here. And also Carlos has produced some winner. Gave out a nice hit late yesterday. I believe it was a super. And Rikitesh has given out some tremendous hits, and a lot of good players. And there's somebody else. I got the name Hilabretto. Yeah, another one. I'm telling you, and I'm a winning player going back since 2011. And but a lot of big hitters on the show. Connecting Austin with the pick 4, even a pick 5. He's been delivering them like clockwork the last 3 days. First at Penn, today at Aqueduct. Closes with the pick 5 and the pick 4. Race scratch? Are you kidding me? 9 is scratch now? I don't show 9 as a scratch. Let me just check this. Don't tell me that. Now 9 is still there. Race 6. Race 6 and 9 is in there. Okay. Jeez. Let's see. So I'm sitting Cassie here, and I'm going 2-9 next race. And the 7th race, another barn burner. 7th race, any scratches? No. 8 Blazing Sky has the buyer's figures. 5 does too. What is special about these horses in the 7th? Now, if you look at the TV screen, you can see the track specialists, their picks. We do have one big early speed, and it gets the rail, the number 1 in the 7th race. Siloon Guru, 7 times at Woodbine, 2 wins, a second and a third, 1 for 1 at the distance. It's 7 furlongs, optional claim. Seems to be in good form. Has a few wins, always around the wire. 6-1, folks. So you're getting paid there if this one comes through. And I expect that one to fully get bet down. And 8's another one, a horse for the course. Donald McCrae, 21% jockey and 20% trainer. Kazushi Kamuru. Got to go with it, folks. Number 8. So 2-8 in the 3rd leg. Now, I may add one here. No, 1-8 in the 3rd leg. So I have 7 this race, What are the odds on the 4 now? Oh, brother. I'm going to stay with Cassie, folks. Okay, so I have a 7, 2, 9, 1, 8. And let's get back at it, see what everyone has. Race 5, pick 3. Pick 3. We're singling 7 here. Actually, I'm going to add the 4. I'm adding the 4, folks. 4, 7. I can't do it. I can't cut it that slim and get beat that way. 4, 7 with 2, 9 with 1, 8. All right. Race 3. Race 5. Pick 3. 4, 7 with 2, 9, 1, 8. And we still have 6 minutes to post. Let me bring something up here while we're at it. Any questions about any of the horses? Let me know. Race 5. Let's share. Let's look at our track analysts at Woodbine and see exactly what they have to say about this race. Stop screen. And let's present the screen. Woodbine analyst. Try and give you all the angles we can. Then I'm going to check, and I'm just going to tell you live who I like. Race 5 Woodbine. Share. All right. Just about everyone's on the 4. Now the 9 probably has some speed too. No one really likes the Cassie entry. It's all 4-9 what these guys pick. So let's take a look at what the racing dudes pick. Because they can be sharp. They have some winners in there. And you just do a search on racing dudes and the track name, and they'll give you the selections for each race on the website. And I bet you they eat a lot of chalk. I think you're going to probably see them pick the 4, but let's see. Come on, give me this freaking page. Okay, Racing Dudes Woodbine. Here we go. I'm going to say they're on the 4. They're on the 4. Last race, they were on the 1. They liked that 1 last race. In the third race, in the first race, they were on the 7. Did 7 win? No, it was 6-7. Okay. Race 2, they were on the 1. 5-2. I think that 1 did get it done. And race 3, Lady Maeve was 2-1. 5. They were on number 4 this race. Race 3, a lot of people were with that 4. They're wrong in race 4. Holiday Hatmaker, were they right on that one? Race 4, Holiday Hatmaker. No, they didn't have that, and they were on the 4 here. So they have 1 winner out of 4, and here they're going with the 4. Next race they're going with the 6. Let's get to our shows. Nobody likes a 6. That's can be a good sign, Ashley. Justin, win number 9. Good luck, Justin. Beware this 10 firster. Does have a good workout, and nobody likes it. How's that 10 doing on the board here? You think you've poked the holes right in the 4th? Yeah, I think so. Let's see. I hope he's off, but it looks like everybody's on, for the most part, on 9. 7 starts to slip into the place betting. The Dangerous Blair, 1, 2, 4, Woodbine. Good luck, Blair. Race 6, okay, win Justin 6. How much time do we got before post? We got more posts here. Nobody likes 6. Let's take a look at the 6. And here's my pick 3, small pick 3. I'm going 4-7 with 2-9. You know what I really should do is go 9-7, 7-9. Figure one of the 3s. I'm thinking, Blair, I'm thinking the speed collapse here and the closer takes the cake. It could very well happen, Blair. And you're going to get paid if one of your 1 or your 2 come in. So good luck there. What do we got here? Back to race 5. 0 minutes to post. 1 is on the board at 32-1. Green Amazon, and 2 not impossible. On No Sleep. No, not impossible at all. The 2. Not impossible at all. I would find it hard to believe that the 4 would miss the board. That's 4-5, and the 7 is 4-1. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, showing harness racing on TV now. He's going back and forth, but they should get to Woodbine in a second. I have it on the screen here on the AEW. Does Woodbine have a live stream? That's my question. Woodbine live stream. Are they free? Let me see if there's one available. I can't show the races here. I don't have the copyright rights. So I got a warning about that when I used to show them on the show, so I can't do it. Otherwise, I would. Woodbine live stream. Watch the races. Okay. Look at this. We're in business, folks. We got a Woodbine live stream. What a class operation. If you do not have the Woodbine races, you can't see it, folks, go to this link. Woodbine live stream. Watch the races at this link. TVG is live, yes. I like the breeding of the 1, Blair. Good luck, everybody. We got the pick 3. They're probably running already. Where are we? Come on, guys. No, they're still trying to get them in. Okay, so, I was giving high praise to the Woodbine loading crew, but sometimes the 2-year-olds, hey, they're not used to this, so it's understandable. So we have a Woodbine live stream. How can you beat this track, folks? These other places, they want you to pay for it if you don't have an ADW. Aqueduct, the nice thing about that track this afternoon is on YouTube. I just posted the Woodbine link. If you don't have access to the races, you can watch them at the link there on your phone or your computer. And they're off. Let's see who shows the early speed. Mark Cassie, where are you? And Mark Cassie, as expected, looks like he's vying for the early lead. But that 10, Justin said, or was it Justin Orson said, beware of the 10. 10 on the board at 13-1. The 2 is way back. The 9 showing no speed at all. What's going on with this 10 here, folks? 13-1. We were warned. We were warned about this. Here comes our 4. I almost want the 10 to win. The cheap pick 3 I'm playing here. Oh, come on. Okay, push comes to shove. I got to want my own horse to win. 4, come on, 4. Get going. This 10. Great call on the 10, though. I don't think the 10 wants to let this lead go. This jockey's probably running his balls off if it is a guy. And we called this. This race was called, folks, by one of us. We got a hero in the house, folks. We got a hero in the house. Austin. None other than Austin. 9-4, 10-7. Great job. This is just freaking amazing. Austin. That was beautiful. That was just beautiful. We didn't know. We knew he had a good workout, the 10. low percentages, but the trainer, what was it, 7% first timers? But this is what I'm talking about. The winners on this show, a lot of long faces probably on the track with the 4. None of our experts were anywhere near that 10. Didn't realize I was still showing them. I was so wrapped up in the race. Unbelievable, folks. Just amazing. I'm covered with the firster in pick 4. Ashley, I hope that firster you have is the 10. Okay. Great job, Austin. Wasn't that beautiful, Carlos? That was like a work of art. Work of art from Austin. And we got three races left. I don't know where the time goes. It's almost 7 o'clock. Are you freaking kidding me? We've been out here 2 hours. And I tell you what, a track, especially in the winter, sometimes Aqueduct has some nice cards here and there in the winter. It has some big races. But if I had to play a track, Aqueduct, or be hard pressed to overlook Woodbine. I just like the quality racing. I feel comfortable with these races. I had the exacta in the second, but I feel comfortable. I feel confident when I make my picks. I don't feel like I'm going to get hosed. And the top quality racing. Way to go, Austin. Everyone, Austin, accolades. Really, really putting on a clinic today with his pick 4s and pick 5s and even pick 4s at Penn. And now this might be one of the best of all. He keeps coming back for more. Okay. Who do we got here? What's going on? Woodbine picks. Of course, the racing dudes were not on it. You wonder who the racing dudes pick, right? It's like, hey, I'll put them all up there right now because we got a late pick 3. Maybe you want to get their horses involved. I don't know. A lot of people like stop the screen. A lot of people like to go with the experts. So, it's your choice. We'll go to these guys, see who they like for the last 3 races. We got plenty of time. They're on the 6, the 8, and the 7. 6, 8, 7 for the racing dudes. I'm just writing it down. 7, 8, 9, 6, 8, 7. For races 6, 7, and 8. Very simple. Just reverse the last 2. Get rid of these. Who do the track experts like? We'll bring them up a little later. Stop this. All right. Austin. Now, Austin is going for yet another pick 4. Nelson Rodriguez. Hey, Nelson. Glad you could join the show. Who win? Number 10 won the 5th race. The 5th race at odds of 13-1. The finishing order was 10-4. Okay. What do we got? Now my preliminary picks here. I would have been alive with 2. I would have been alive here with the 2-9 with this and 1-8 in the daily double. Let's take a look at the odds. What's happening? What's going on? Race 6. All righty. 2-9. 9 has taken the money. Bet down to 7-2. The payouts, the 10-4 exacta paid $94. So 47-1, 46-1 on that exacta. The daily double for $2, $94.70. Dollar try, $135. 20-cent try, $27.15. No big surprises with the 9 coming in 3rd. What surprised me is that the 7 didn't show more speed, or maybe 7 showed the speed, but the 10 had more speed, and that frustrated the 7, Cassie 7, and he was out of there. Now they're showing the start to this race again. I just want to see what happened here. I want to see what the 9 did, why he didn't get out quick. Looks like he got out quick. Now 7 starts to go to the front. Yeah, the 9 got out quick. 9 is outrun by the 10. Here's the problem with this race. The 10 just, even the 8, the 10, 8, and 6 had the 7 sandwiched, and the 7 just pretty much, pitched tent there. And but mainly it was the 10, and Justin called this as being a dangerous entry. And we're going back to the 10 again, because how can you not? 41st, he's been working regularly. Trainer, 7% first-time starter. William Theranos does win once in a while, a first-time starter, and a decent trainer, really, 12% out of 275 tries this year. Maiden claim debut, wins 18%. The jockey, okay, 6% jock, give him a shot. Getting a few pounds, gets the blinkers on, and they're off. Great job, Austin. Great job, 10-1. So, the odds maker thought it might take some money. Out of Quality Road, if you look back at its breeding, and that horse is fast as hell. All right. On to race 6. Okay. 6 furlongs, $25,000 claimer, purse $58,000. See, Woodbine has even for the claiming races, they have very solid purses, $58,000. Who can we make a case for here? Now, I like the 9. I was on 2 and 9. I like the 9. Has the numbers 3 times at Woodbine, a win in 2 seconds, and the win was at this level. Broke maiden first asking, showed some early speed, but still showed closing ability. Last race, now it showed some speed as well, but it got nailed and finished 3rd. So you go back to the jockey who broke its maiden. 1 second, please. Go back to the jockey who broke its maiden, Justin Stein. And we have a Justin here in the house who's a tremendous player. Justin Stein. You play this 9, Justin, for the name. Now the 6. Now the 6 is the fly in the ointment. The 6 has, it has a lot of nice races. So I am going to include it. It's 2 for 7. It has the name Canadian Sweetheart. Are you kidding me? Has won 2 out of 3. I believe this one likes it a little bit longer, but you know what? It won at 5.5 last time, extending. So maybe the 6 fits, and this one is 2 for 7. Trainer is a little light. Winner of the last race usually doesn't double up. Gets the same jock who rode last time, Slade Jones, 14%. Keith Edwards, 8% at Woodbine. And all of his 2022 races have been at Woodbine this year. So this is Keith's home track. 7%, I could do without the 7%. So you know what? I think I'm going to try and beat this one just because it's never ran at this distance before. And I like the 9 with the early speed. Solid horse, though. Great name. A lot of people are going to bet it because of the Canadian Sweetheart angle. I like the 2 going second time. It won its only start. It won at this level. It wasn't claimed. Has a bullet on the 17th. Second start. Most horses move forward. Now, this is a filly. This is for 2-year-olds. Now, this one is Tino Attard. Yeah, I had the Attard tandem there. So I'm on 2 and 9 this race. Is there anyone who could beat the 2 and 9? What do you think, people? Anyone here? The Austin, 269. Obvious 269. No chalks last. Okay. Six looks too tough. It's six. Six has the highest power rating, Ashley. What do you got here, Ashley? This is your track. This is your track. Okay, Blair, good pick. Austin, way to go, Austin. Who win? Okay, and Austin is okay. We a lot of good players here, and 469. Blair on 469, and Blair is giving out bombs here all week. Great job, Blair. And 496. Now you're on the 4. The 9 and the 6 we've discussed. What about this 4? What about the 4 horse? Who Austin brings up? Blair brings up here. Now this is a pressing type. It has a win out of 8 tries. It's on the board, 3 out of 8 at Woodbine. Has the 5th power ranking. Now, when I talk about this power ranking, again, this is from Brisnet. They have a computer-generated power ranking, but it combines a lot of factors. But like, say, how it does at Woodbine or how it does at a distance, it doesn't take that stuff into play. It gives you just a generic type of number that's kind of gives you an indication of who the strong ones are, but not always. Like the next race, the 1 horse who I have in the 7th, I think is probably the one to beat. The speed and the rail, does well at the track, and has the 7th highest power ranking. Oh, God, let's go to the buyer figures here for a second. See, now the 2 is way too low. If you look at that first race, 42, whereas the 6 has the towering buyer speed figure, 59, 65, 57. The 9 has run a 67 2 back, which is fine. I like it hard. I'm not crazy about the connections, the jockey trainer, the 6. Let me go back, make sure that I'm talking about the right one. No. The 6 has the good jock, Slade Jones. The trainer is a question mark, only 8%. But the last 3 races are just very strong. Although the 9 has already run in stakes company. If you go 3 back, and it has a nice race 2 back at 6.5. and the 6 has never run at this distance, and the 9 has a 3rd at this distance, and I think he has showed some speed last race. But 8 is scratched. 8 would be the other speed threat. 6 showed some speed last race too in winning, which I think the 4, if you're going to add another one, I think the 4, if things break down, I think the 4 can sneak in there. More gelato. And you're going to get a price on the 4. Sure, the 4, why not? I mean, you're getting paid 7 to 1. I think he's a board hitter, okay? Let's see who the track analysts like. We already said that the racing dudes like the 6, Canadian Sweetheart. All right, they're on the 6. They're on the 4 is taking some money, but underneath, I think the 4 is a board hitter. I think you're going to get a price there, and I don't think the 6 has to win this race though. Between the track analysts at Woodbine, we have they're on it. 4 out of 6 is on it. The racing dudes are on the 6. The 9 Somebody picks 9-2. Robert Geller. 9-2-7-6, having 4 miss the board. I'd be extremely shocked if it goes that way. But he has the 2 horses I like, 9-2 up front to win second. So I kind of like Robert's selections here. We seem to be on the same page for whatever reasons. The 2, the second time starter, both of them from the Atard family. Somebody taking the 3. One of them selects the 1. Let's take a look at number 1 here. Let's see what's going on. Anybody have any picks here? Bills minus 4.5. I got to root for the Patriots tonight. I'm a Jets fan. Bills minus 4.5. Who's home here, Ashley, between the Bills and the Patriots? That's a tough division. Let's go to the racing. Anyone who's home, Buffalo? Any luck today, Coach? The Twin Slot, good to see you. Yeah, I had a pick 3 at Belmont. No, I had Aqueduct earlier. Not really much of a day there, but we had other players. Blair was hot. Austin hit a pick 5, a couple of pick 4s. Austin's hot. Blair has been hot. Hilabredo has been hot. We had other winners early. Ashley produces big. So many people who win regularly at this track. Blair. I think we're looking at you possibly. I'd be surprised if all 3 get in, but I think you have a real good shot to get this exacta. I'm looking for a pace breakdown with the 2. Good luck. Hilabredo. He's on the 6. Yeah, 6 has the bias figures. 9, I think, has speed. I think 6 and 9 are going to go at it early. I'm hoping that opens things up for the 2. And I got to put my pick out there yet. At New England. I think I'd take New England at 4.5. New England at home, they really need this game. Belichick. I'd take the 4.5. I think it's a good line. Austin, playing the win place here, looking for improvement off debut win. That's exactly my angle there, Austin. I'm on 2-9. Good luck. Thanks for sharing it. Blair, $20 on 4 Woodbine. Let's look at the board. How far are we to post? 9 minutes. 4. Hey, you had a great 20-1. You had a great play before, Blair, on one of these horses here that won earlier on a win bet, straight win bet. And you're coming at it again. I think I'd have to go back and look. But, yeah. 4 is getting paid. 4 has every right to 2, 5-1. We still got 9 minutes to post. Let's take a look at the 1, since somebody picked the 1 out there. Golden Train. Golden Train has a race 3 back here if repeated wins, where he wired the field. I don't think he's going to get the lead, but he might. Has some early speed. He can go to the front if he wants to, but he can close if he wants to. And based on that 1 race, 3 back, a repeat of that at a higher level, drops in class today. I think a good shot to do something, or at least get on the board. Competitive race, more competitive than you would think. And the 1, yeah, taking odds. The race 3 back can do it. 10-1, 7-1, has the highest Brisnet speed rating of them all, and has some speed, so must be respected. Gets the rail. Let's see if the rail has speed. What's going on here? 8 minutes to post. Let's get rid of these guys. All righty. Yes, he's dropping in class big time. That's a big drop. So let's get our pick in here. I think I'm going to stick with my guns here. I'm going to try and beat the 6. I'm going to stick with my I'm actually going to add the 1 to this mix. Since pick 3s can be played 4, I'm going to go 1-2-9, and I'm going to go Next race, let me just make sure I got these right. Okay, 1 second. Then I'm going to go 1-8 in the next leg. And in the 8th race, since we have time, I'm leaving the 6 off here. And see that 4 didn't get it done last race. We have 1 scratch in the 8th, number 9. So let's close this. Hilberto, 3, 6, 9. Super try box. Good luck. 3, 6, 8. The 3. We're going to go back before I got in here because we still have 6 minutes to post. So I want to cover this race. The 3. 3 has every reason to contend here. 22% trainer. A win and a third at Woodbine. At the distance, has a third at Woodbine, but a race that fits. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to play a small pick 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 9 with 1, 8. And let me look at I got to get my pick in here, and then we're still going to have time to come back and talk about it. In race 10, we do have a scratch, the 9, Natasha's Business. All right, we got 5 minutes to post, so we're looking real good on time. God, Art for Ballerina is going to be real tough in the last race. 7, 2-1. Now that's the last race, though. Let's just see. Look at the speed. Look at the pace. What kind of pace are we looking at? It's more. We have 3 speeds. I think one of them is scratched. Yeah, the 9 is scratched. So we got 2 main speeds here in the last race. The 9 is scratched. We have the 4, the 6, and the 4 has big early speed. I think it's too slow overall. He likes to go to the front. 5 win, 5 seconds at the distance. Okay. Turns back, 5.5 furlong fit. Sprint. 97, 87. I like 7. 4 times at the distance to win, 2 seconds, 1 by 5th blowout. It has the speed edge over the 4 when push comes to shove. For the most part, I think the 7 hurts the 4. So I like 7 in the last race, but now we got to go a step further. Six likes the distance, likes the track. 6 is another with early speed, but doesn't need the lead. I think it likes it to win. I think I'm going to try and play against the 6. Kevin Attard, jockey, 12% trainer, drops in class. I think he got a speed duel on his hands. And unless he makes the front, and I don't think he's going to, I'm playing against the 6. Even though he does well at the distance, a win out of 5 tries, 2 wins out of 11, I'm looking elsewhere. So far, I'm just on just a 7 here in this last race. Tough race. The 10 is going to benefit from the pace. I like the 10, 7, 10. And I think that's enough to get it done here, folks, in the last race. Creemore. Can we get a price horse in here just to make it a little juicy? Bodacious missed the 3. Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. Has some early speed, doesn't need the lead, has a good closing kick, could probably win it. So I'm on 3, 7, 10. So let me put my picks out there and let's see where everybody else is. 2 minutes to post. Okay. Race 6. Pick 3. I'm going to try and beat the 6. 1, 2, 3, 9. With 1, 8. With 3, 7, 10. Okay, that's what we're sitting on here. That's our race 6 pick. We'll try and duplicate the effort here. The 3 is 10 to 1. The 7 and the 10, what are they? 3 to 1 and 4 to 1 in the 7 and 10 in the 8th race. 1, 2, 3, 9. We're going against the chalk. Everyone betting 6. 6 is down to even money. I don't think it's as easy as that. I don't like that the 6 does not run at the distance. How many minutes post? 0 minutes post. Who do we have? Light bulb angle. For maybe with 510, Ashley 2 is not angle. Okay. Gilberto 369. We saw that. Play pick 3, 6, all 6, 7, 10. Good luck, Austin. The red hot Austin. 2, all 6, 7, 10. Okay. Gonna get something done there. I'm on this. Dangerous Blair 4 should be closing like a locomotive. Yes, that 4. You mentioned the 4. Good luck on that 4. I know you have a win bet there. 2 win place here. I think you got a good shot there. The Atard team, I'm on 2-9. But I got 1, 2, 3, 9 here for the pick 3. I was on 2-9 for the pick 3 before, but for the late pick 3, I've added the 1 because it has a big race. 3 has a big back race, 3 back. And I like the 3. Also has a back race that either of those 1 or 3 could win at a price. And the 6 is on the board, Canadian Sweetheart. You got to figure that one's taking some money because of the name and also the big buyer speed figures. But there are others that have buyer speed figures or Brisnet speed figures just as fast. And the 6 is not running at the distance. Looks like it has a lot of horse, though. 9, 2, and 9. I'm on 1, 2, 3, 9. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for joining the show. And the late pick 3 begins. And 9, not quite showing the speed I expected. 4 going. They're sending the 2 early, and they're also sending the 1, which kind of surprises me. Stop the race, folks. Stop the race. 1, 2. And I don't have an exacta. I just have the 1, 2, 3, 9. Here comes the 5. Where is the 9? 9 is running neck and neck with the 4, and it looks like both of them are coming, but it looks like the 9 is measuring the 4. So big. The 6. The 6 is the one we got to watch out for. Come on, guys. Come on, 1. We got the 6 strung 1 advantage. Don't let the chalk get home. 3 is still running. 6 is making up ground. We have a speed duel between the 3 and the 6. Come on, 3, 6. Come on, 3. Come on, 3. Oh, God. Can you just beat the chalk one time? Jeez. We thought it was set up. The 3 just didn't have it. We're knocked out. We still got a daily double to go. I think there's a lot of happy campers. You know, hey, 6 is, the class of the race. I just think it's set up a little bit for the others. All the other horses came in underneath. 3 got second. Great job by the 3. 6th anniversary, 8 to 1. A lot of happy faces. Great job. A lot of you had the 6. I think some of you had the 6 single. And that's, hey, 6 deserved it. What the hell? Best one in here. Win place, Austin. Justin. Okay. Justin. Hits. You got that place hit in there, Justin. Great job. Let me look at the money. Win place. Hey, you made money. You made a solid 50% on your money there. Win place. Actually, you doubled your money. You didn't get the win, but this one paid $630. So you made a $430. You got $430 back. Double your money. Great job, Austin. Great job. $660 to place on the 3, Justin. Tremendous. 6319. Results. Who came in third? Hilberto. You got the 631. 631. Great. Hilberto, another tremendous winner. Great job, Hilberto. The 4, that looked like it was there for a while. The 3. Wow. Who else? My pick. I thought we were there. I thought we were in position with the 3. 3 looked like he's fighting back. Would have been a beautiful way to start the pick 3. And I'll just go the double next race with 1-8 because I like the 1 at low odds. Maybe I'll spread in the last race. I know Justin is alive. I believe he's alive here for the 2691267 for the pick 4. I'm not sure what no chalks, and I'm not sure what legs these are for, but I'm sure you're alive. I'm sure you wouldn't have left out the set. And Hilberto, tremendous job. 2 races to go. 2 races. I got it. 1 and 3 on top, to be honest. Great job, Ashley. Ashley delivering at the home track. Woodbine. Great racing here tonight. And we're down to the late daily double. Let's get some prices for all you happy campers out there. It's still unofficial. 6319. I had the 139. I should have just put the stupid 6 on top because you got the nice price on the 1. The 1 and the 3 had the big back races, and sure enough, those are the 2 that show up to come in second, third at prices. Let's talk about the Exacta for a second here. Exacta 6-1, 3150, 15 to 1 on that. 630, 24 for 6-3, 3150 for 6-1. We still plenty of time before post time. 750, still 24 minutes away. We're going to have some prices in a little bit. Hold all tickets. This race is still unofficial. Okay, so I'm going to step away for a second. Wait on the prices. We'll get the prices. Okay, 1267 for the last leg for pick 4. No chalks here. For pick 4, no chalks here. Where are we? We don't know what the will pays are going to get. Why this race is unofficial, I'm not sure. So I'm going to take this minute to step away, get some ice water, freshen up the glass. And Hiliberto, great job. Let's get some picks up there for race 7. So you got while I'm away. I don't want to, keep you. Bring some quality, some information here that you can see what's going on here. Present while they're looking at the will pays. Do we have winners yet? Race 6 still unofficial. I will be right back. I like 6 in next race, but Racing Dude's going 8 gives me pause. I'm on 1-8 next race. I think 1 is the danger here, Ashley. Okay, I'll be right back. Good luck. Make a pit stop and get some ice. All right, we're back. All horse racing all the time. I'm your host, Al, and we're into the final two races at Woodbine. We have Justin alive in the pick four again. And, a lot of nice winners here on the show tonight. A lot of good players on this show, and you make it all. Let's see. Austin pick three. Paid 100 on a buck, so it could pay nice if you catch a price here. All right. We got the track handicappers here. What did that last race? Okay, I didn't see the prices, so let's get back to the last race. Race 6 result, 6-3. Okay, I did give them the exact out. 20% trifecta, 13.24. Really. 6319 super. 20 cents, 55 bucks. I'm telling you, you can get some prices on these 20-cent plays here. Double paid 97.50, and Austin's alive with that 10. Great job. Okay, 20-cent pick three, 22.70. Yeah, you could play here, and let's see what's going on. 16 minutes to race 7. 20-cent pick, the pick 4 here. You're alive. The pick 4 here. For 20 cents, okay, if you play 163 with the 1, the 10, the 8, and 53, that's the lowest. So, and 8 is taking the money on the board. I'm on the 1-8 here. Now, I'll probably do a double here. 1-8 with 3, 7, 10. Let me see what these doubles pay, if they're even worth it. Will pays, probably double pays, daily double. Let's see, the 3. Let's see, the 1 with 3, 7, 10. Wow, 3 pays a lot. 7, 32, 10. 10, 38, 80. They all pay with the 1. But what about with the 8? 3, the 8 with the 3, not paying much different than the 1. Actually, 146, 1930. This is for $2 now. With the 8, it pays a little light. The 1 is taking some money. Let's see if there's a third one I could do a 2x2 double. And I really like the 1. Decisions, folks. Let's start looking at the races. Let's start looking at the wager pad here. Okay, let's start by looking at the buyer figures. Let's get some of these track analysts. We'll keep them up for now. A couple of them like the 1, a couple of them like the 3, a couple of them like the 8, and 5. They seem to be a consensus that it's it's for second only, running for second only for some reason. Okay, let's get these out of here for now. Racing dudes, who did the racing dudes like? They like the 8. Justin, 167 box. Justin, first to weigh in, good luck. Let's see if the pick 4 was 6-7. 6-7. Let's start looking at these horses. We'll start with the buyer speed figure here while we're at it. By the buyer speed figures, you know, 6 definitely has a shot. And the 7 has a race 2 back that gives it a shot. 3 taking the money on the board, open 4-1, now 3-1. It's a little bit more wide open than it looks. I'm going to try and beat the 3 teachers, Pat. It's hard. Let's bring up the Brisnet. We're looking at the buyers there. Let's look at some trainer angles. All righty. Now you got to respect. Austin's leaving out the 8, and I definitely think you have a shot to get it done with some prices here, like you said. I think you're 1. The 1 is being bet down. The 1 is the speed in the rail, so I think you're good there. The 6 and the 7, we just talked. It does have some numbers, and so the 8 doesn't have to win. I mean, the 1. What about the 2? Let's talk about Austin's 2 here for a second. Justin, I'm thinking along the same lines as Austin. Okay, and Hilberto, if he's, let's see if he can collect with the 6-7. Hilberto's been hitting here, so a lot of sharp players are are in this. And Blair always sharp. He's on 5-6-8 at Woodbine. 8. I mean, 8's taking the most money in the doubles in 5-6. We haven't talked much about the 5. Now, the 5 is the one that's been that the track analysts are all they like for second. Michael McDonald, 17% trainer. Jason Hoyt at 7% jock. 275 races of his 292 2022 races, 275 of them, excuse me, at Woodbine. 11% in sprints, all weather, 11%. McDonald, 17% at Woodbine. That's a very nice winning percentage. 11 winners out of 65 tries, and 14% in 2022 out of 84 races. 0 for 2 at the distance, though, with a speed figure that's a little light of 69. What happened in that race with the 69? Let's give you the distance of this race. It's a little bit longer, 7 furlongs. Optional claim, 39K purse for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards. One has speed in the rail. The 1 has made has been leading at the first call 3 out of the last 4 races, 4 out of the last 6. At the distance, a little light the number, though, is 70. But at Woodbine, 7 tries, 2 firsts, a second, and a third. Has the second highest power rating. Now, in its last race, it was beaten by by the 5, believe it or not. 5 ran him down. And is this going to happen again? Okay, 6.5. Now this is even longer, and the longer distance seems to work for the 5 a little bit. A third at this distance, on the board, 11 out of 19 tries at Woodbine. Trainer, not for me, Harold Aducer, 5% winning percentage, all 92 of his races here. Right here at this track, Woodbine. Gets Slade Jones, 14%. Sprints, Harold is 10% winners. And all weather track, 10%. The claim to fame here for this one seems to be what is going on here? Let me go back. Ozzy's Dream. What race is this? Okay, November 17th. 6.5. Silent Groove finished second, a half a length behind this 5. I don't think it's going to happen again. I think the 5 was getting pressed a little bit last race. I don't see that quite being the case in this race. I don't think anyone can really give him early pressure. I think that this time the 1 gets loose and gets brave. And the 8. 8 has won the last 2. 2 for 5 at the distance, a second and third. And again, it's 2 wins out of 9, a second and 3/3 out of 6 on the board, 6 out of 9 at Woodbine. You got the 21% trainer, Donald McRae, and the 20% jock, Kazushi Kimura. Kimura's ridden this one the last 2, won both times, seems to have figured this Blazing Sky out. And the beauty of this one is it's actually dropping. Is it dropping? It's in for, it was a claiming race 15 the last 3. And now this is in for the claim for 10K. And second off the layoff, I kind of like that. A jockey trainer combo in the last 3 tries. These 2 together have come in 3 tries. Last 2 weeks have won 2 and a second in 3 tries. And he gets to, kind of close into this. He can run early if he wants to. Usually he likes to stalk. That's what he's done, running third at the second call last time. Last 3 races took the lead in entering the stretch by a head. And the last 2 won by 2 3/4 and 4 1/2. So I think 8's tough. I think 1 is going to be the speed of the speed. 6, I kind of like an exacta here of 1-8. I like the 6, but I prefer underneath. And I like the 7 as having a kick to close. I think this one has actually wired the field here at Woodbine, but that was at 1 mile and a 16th. But some of these horses, when they turn back, they're okay. Has a nice race in May, where it finished third, just a half back at 6.5 furlongs. So, and this is 7 furlongs. Distance shouldn't be a problem. I don't know if you want to ever check something interesting. There's a race that they show a quarter horse taking on a regular horse. One of these real speed bulls taking on a regular horse that runs at regular distances, right? Quarter, a regular horse. What about that early speed? So, of course, the quarter horse is stretching, and quarter horse goes out to a blinding lead, and then he ran him down. He ran him down, but it was an interesting race. Let me put a link to that on here, if I could find it. Quarter horse versus Woodbine. I think this is an interesting race. So I think that 7 turning back might do something here and make a move. And I think it would be a nice price if he gets in there. Quarter horse versus. Quarter horse versus thoroughbred. I think I found the link. Here it is. Here, I found the link. I'm going to put it up there. We have a little bit of time. I think you find this is a fun race to watch. So when you think about these ones turning, in distance, let's see, fine. Louisiana Champions Day, but never in the same race. Okay, here we go. Thoroughbred versus quarter horse. This is from 1995, and it was a big day at this track. And let me put that out there. I like the Blair. I like the 5. Okay, yeah, Blair. Okay. Check out this. This is pretty good. If you don't watch it this second, it's a fun race. The quarter horse, known for, of course, the blazing speed. Anyway, I found the link. So let's start looking at the others, and we have that's from 27 years ago. This race, and it was a big deal at the time. 3 minutes to race 7. What do we got? Do I mess around with the double? No, I am going to do it this way. Let me look at the 2 real quick. Don't like the 2. 3. What are the odds? 5 is taking a lot of money. 1-8 over 1. Six, 7, 8. And let's go back to the 6 and 7 here. Right, 6 does have some good back races. 7, 2. You know, exacta. Race 7, exacta. 1-8 over 1, 6, 7, 8. I want to get one in there. I'm looking for 1 to get a wire job. I don't think he's going to get pressured here like the others. Exacta 1-8 or 1, 6, 7, 8. 8 is very hard to look past. What is this? I had coach not shown racing dudes like the 8. I would have tossed it also. 8 looks good. I think you look good. Wow, 8 is taking big money. How many minutes to post? We still got 1 minute to post. 5 is really inflated odd. The 8 has solid numbers. This jockey and trainer combo, they've won 2 straight with this one. They're getting big down to 6-5, which I kind of think are fair odds. The only thing saving, I think the 1 has a shot to wire. I'm really, if I had to pick 1, I like the price of the 1, and I'd go 1 here. And it's going up, folks. They're getting in the game. Any picks for anybody else here? 6, 7, 8. Hilberto. Blair likes the 5. I don't know if there's any others. Justin 1, 6, 7. Box. Good luck, Justin. Austin needs 1, 2, 6, 7. Go 1. You know, hey, Justin, I'm rooting for the 1 there. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the race. 1 more to go after this, so let's make it happen. Ashley, I'm on the 2. Good luck, Ashley. You get paid for that one. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the race. Race 7 of 8. 8 is all the way down to 6-5. So I got to root for the 1. The 1 comes down to tick. 1 opened at 6-1. The early speed and the rail has a big pace edge. And it's bet down now to 9-2. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes down to 4-1 or something. Let's see. They're in the gate. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the race. And they're off. 2 is a gray horse. And 1 shoots up the rail and takes the early lead. Nice early lead. Commanding early lead. Solid length over the 4. The 7... now the 7 usually runs a mile, and he's showing some speed. Did wire the field at a shorter distance earlier. So 1 leading the way at a nice price at 5-1, and opens it up maybe a length and a half. A length and a half lead. 5 coming up the rail, and then 2, the gray horse, is also coming up the rail, showing nice speed, exploding here. We go down the back stretch. 2 trying to gain some ground. 4 trying to gain some ground. Still 1 got the lead. Does this open it up for the closers? And here comes the 8. The 8 is starting to make a move. 1 still coming. 2 is pressing on the inside, making a nice play here. Looks like he might overhaul the 1. One still has the lead as they turn. They come off the turn, and 2 is still leading. Now 2 has taken the lead. 2 has taken the lead, and here comes the 5. Come on, 8. 8. 8 takes over in deep stretch. Here's 6. We will get the exacta, and I don't know what the 6. 165 and 8-6 is going to pay peanuts. 6 wound up being the second choice. 1, I thought 1 was good. I thought 35 to 1 on the 2. 5 didn't get second, got third. Nice price on the 5, 9 to 1. 7 showed a little bit of speed for a second there, but it was just too much. That horse is not used to running that fast. Because I could only imagine, well, the fractions were reasonable. Only 23.58, 46.49. There's no reason for the 1 to fold like this. 8, 6, 5. Where's the 1 in all of this? Hung on for third. For fourth, I mean. 8, 6. My exacta play. What the hell is that going to pay? 1-8 over 1-6-7-8. I didn't even have the 5. Thankfully, I didn't play the trifecta. Will I even get my money back? Will I get my $6 back? Let's see where the payouts are. Too bad I couldn't get that damn first leg home with the 3 and the pick 3. Pools and probables, the exactas. 8-6. I'll make a whopping $2, buck and change. See, 6. I'll get back $8.75. Made $2.75. Beats losing. I would have actually done better with the 8-1. All right. We got one race left. All horse racing all the time. I'm your host, Al. This horse racing show, we give out our live picks. Most of the shows I do pre-recorded shows, but a lot of them are live, and most of them are live. That's the meeting, covering the races in real time, handicapping the races, open discussion, chats open, Q&A. We give our selections, a lot of great players here, and we give handicap the races in real time. So if you like this show, subscribe to the channel. This way, you get notified when we're out there going live. A perfect example is today. Ashley mentioned that we had racing at a perfect time at Woodbine today. So that was a late decision, and if you were not subscribed, you would have known we're going out there. I didn't know I was going live out there today until almost 4:15. Made the decision then. Post time was 4:50. We came out here, late decision to cover Woodbine, all the races. So you get notifications. You hit the subscribe button. And this way, when you go into YouTube, you'll see us right there as one of the options that I'm out here. Hey, Al's out there live. Let's make some money. We got a bunch of great players on the show giving out picks. Too many to name, really. So it's not just me. It's an open discussion. We talk about the races. We look at the board. We look at the body language, how the horses look, potential payouts. And shortly before post time, and sometimes a little bit more before post time, we give out our selections. And not just the selections. We give out why, and we give out the plays. So that's what makes this a little different, this show, than others. And we have a great time out here, and you can watch the races. And Woodbine is another day where they have the races. It's a nice track. Is that even if you're overseas or anywhere and you don't have access to an ADW or a TV show that covers the races, Woodbine is one of those tracks that has a link on YouTube that you can see it on your laptop, your phone, your computer. And Aqueduct is another one of those tracks like that. We covered Aqueduct all afternoon today. So here we are. We're entering the 8th race of the day. We have Green Cup, the color of money. We come off we have a nice exacta in the second. Another one, Kissing Your Sister exacta, $2 gain in the 7th. Let's make it happen in the 9th and in the 8th. And we got one race to go. Green cup, the color of money. Coffee is an afterthought at this hour. We had 3 cups today. Felipe, thanks for joining the show. In first place, Felipe, number 8. Felipe, first race, number 8. Race number 8. Or 3. I don't know. 7th race at Woodbine was joining us for 2856 would have been. Oh God, that would have been something else, Ashley. And you look good there with that too, with that white horse, a gray horse, and it was coming up the rail there. I was like, wow. I don't know what happened to it. I thought 2 was going to win one. Yeah, it looked like it was coming. Looked damn good. 6 would have been nice, Austin. I mean, great run there. Let's make it happen here in the last race. Chalk beat you. Yeah, that's what happened. You were right there. You know, you had a couple of them right there that looked good turning for home. What do we have here? One more race to go. We've reached that point. I can't believe it. Let's take a first glance look. Who does Jeff like here? Let me get this out of here. Who are the track expert lights? The racing dudes are on number 7 this race. And let's go to the Woodbine guys. How'd they do last race? I think most of them picked the 8. Let's look at the race 8 at Woodbine. Let's share their picks. Ashley, I have the worst 3 coming up. Hopefully you turn a profit with those, Ashley. Thanks again for letting us know. Does Woodbine start this time every Thursday, or do they change up? This is a beautiful starting time for Thursday night racing. At a quality track. Okay, the consensus seems to be the racing dudes like the 7. 4 of 7 like the 7. My picks here would have been 3, 7, 10. No one really likes the 3. 10, one person likes the 10. I can only imagine what the payouts are. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 10. They mentioned them all here, so you should be in. You should definitely hit this. So good job there. Yes, this will be a theme Thursday nights till the end of the season. Not sure when that is, though. I'll have to keep an eye on the starting times and what's going on. But Thursday nights, it's kind of during dinner time. But I'm definitely going to be doing some of these Woodbine shows on Thursdays. I mean, it's a perfect time for a start. I could probably just eat early that day or something. I'll figure something out. But this is a great time for Woodbine. Today, this was just perfect. The aqueduct ended, then we had just over a half hour until Woodbine began. So it was a seamless transition from one track to the other. Today, there was a little rushing going on because I had to create a new schedule a new show. I had to create a new Woodbine thumbnail because just leaving the aqueduct show run would have been very, very, very misleading. We probably wouldn't have gotten much of an audience. Thanks everybody for joining the show today. Waited more. Let's see, 7 over 610 exact and hammer 7 and hammer 7. Okay, let's start looking at these. Who's taking the money here? We got the selections up here, and we are going to take a look. 7 has taken the money at 9 to 5. They project the odds on this website at a DRF website to be bet down to 1 to 2. Now 7 has the big speed figures, first and third back. Now the 3 has a nice speed figure 2 back, and that's taking some money. Do I try and beat the 7? Let's get some tips on this. The handicappers at DRF, one picks the 10. Ron Glarkink picks the 10. He picks 6, 7, 10. Let me bring this screen up. Try and make it interesting. And we'll stop this screen. Austin, thanks, Sal. This will be a great addition for Thursday. Thursday night at this time is just beautiful. Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure, Austin. Glad you enjoy the show. And yeah, Woodbine, love to get at least one Woodbine show in a week. Woodbine ends in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, the shakeup, how's it going? Good to see you. Woodbine ends in 2 weeks. Gonna have to get it in. So I can't believe that. Oh, I didn't realize that, the shakeup. Thanks for the heads up. Let me share this screen because I think we got something a little interesting. It's not my angles, but it's something some of you might find interesting or something that resonates with you. Share. Let me share this up here because we got some handicapping angles. Let me see if it shows on the screen. Let me get my banner out of here. Let me get out of here for a second so we can make this larger for everybody. Kind of split here on this. Let's talk a little bit about these. Let me bring up the other thing that we had before. The racing dudes like the 7. Get this up again. Like to see this. Some of you don't want any part of it. And I could certainly understand that. These guys are not, their picks are in no way written in stone. I wouldn't want to ride a horse in December. Yeah, that's right. It's going to get real cold. Got to remember, this is Canadian racing, folks. I'm curious, how cold is it over there now, Ashley? Okay. 7 is going to be a massive favorite. Let's start looking at these, looking at the races. Let's look at the PPs. We'll begin with number 7. Artful Ballerina really comes off a big race. Now that 8 that won last race. Now that jockey trainer, they won their 3rd straight race together now with that entry. Artful Ballerina. 2 wins out of 9 tries. 3 seconds. At Woodbine, 5 races, a win in 2 seconds. At this distance, 4 races, a win, 2 seconds. All wins at Woodbine. Let me tell you a little bit about the race. 5.5 furlongs, got a nice sprint. Claiming 10K, purse, still a respectful purse, 37,000. I hate to beat Mountaineer to death, but we saw these 4K claiming races with a purse of $7,000. Are you kidding me? How do these jockeys survive at Mountaineer? We got some speed signed on. Do we have any scratches? We do have the 9 scratched, who is 12-1. 14 minutes to post. We've reached that point. The speed here is 6. The 9 is scratched, 6 and 4, and I think we agree that the 6 Forest B is the main threat to wire the field. Now the 6 needs to get a jump on the field. 6 is good at the distance, a win in 2 seconds and 5 tries. Been on the board 6 of 11 at Woodbine. 2 wins, 3 seconds and a third. One has the one win that the 7 has at Woodbine was it just ran an overwhelming figure at this distance last time, and it showed speed like never before. I think we're going to have a speed duel for the ages between 6 and 7. Does this open up? Yeah, I'm going to use both here. I think they're both probably taking money. The 7, either the 6 or 7 are going to get a jump on this. Trainer percentage, Kevin Nattard has on the 6, he's 20%, and Michael Maltine is 13%, and jockey on the 6 is 12%, Luis Contreras. And jockey on 7 is the 18%, Rafael Hernandez. They show the 6 is dropping. Both the 6 and the 7 really are coming down in the level here. Can the 7 repeat the last effort? Because if the 7 doesn't, the 6 has every right to win this race. Let me just check the odds on the 6. 7-2, sure. Will the speed duel open things up for the 10? And what about that 3? Let's begin with the long one, the 3. The 3 has early speed, and the 3 really likes the lead. He's taken the lead at the second call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the last 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the last 8. And the only time he didn't take the lead, he was in second by a head. No, that's the 6 horse. What am I talking about? I thought 3. Okay, the 3 is going to outrun early, which shouldn't be a big surprise. Does this? What about the 3? Let's go to the 3. 1 for 5 at Woodbine, and that was 2 back. Nice race. 1 by 7 at this distance. 1 for 1 at the distance, so he goes his distance. And he has a nice closing kick. Can run early, though. Did wire the field that day. He's not going to wire today, folks. Not going to wire today. Not with this group. Ran the race of his life. 3 back? Maybe underneath. What about the 10? The 10, I think I'm leaning 10 here. Has won the last 2 off the pace. And you get that same jockey now who comes in off the 8. 2 wins and Kazushi Kimura. I think the pace sets up for the 10, folks. So I'm going to go 10 here. All the speed from the other ones, I'm going to go 10. How about the 1? How about the 2? 2. A touch slow. What about the 1? I can't advocate for the 1. Anyone getting a weight break? 1 does have 2 seconds, a first, 2 firsts, a second, and a third at the distance. Sneaks in there sometimes. Has a little bit of early speed. I can't go with it. I think the others are faster. What about 4? I think others are faster. The 4 has wire jobs 2 and 3 back here. 20-1. You want to throw it in? What about 5? What do you have to say about this? How many minutes to post? 8 minutes to post. Let me shut this off. Okay, 10. One person picks the 10. What about the 2? Range of touch. We're looking at the buyer figures again. I think the 2 might do something underneath, and at these prices, I am going to include it because I liked a little something about it. I'm going to look to beat the chalk. I'm going to go 6-10. Not going to do the trifecta. Over. I'm going to look for some prices underneath. 2, 4, 6. You know, it's very hard to leave the 7 out of the mix. I really like the 10. Six, 10 over 2, 4, 6, 10. If I hit, I get paid. I'm going to try and beat the 7. I think the 7 might have left his best race on the track last race. And I think the 10, 10, what does 10-7 pay? Maybe I got to throw the 7 underneath. Yeah, why not? You know, if the 10 comes in, you get paid. Let's look at some pools and probables. I mean, the 7 is just crushing it at the window to place. All the place money is going on the 7. And the win money too, really. 3-2. What do the exactas pay? $10-7, 34. I got to include that, 17-1. I think the 7 might lose, but I can't leave without a second. That would be pretty stupid and cheap. So 5 minutes opposed. Let me put my pick in and see who everybody else likes. Let's get these guys out of here, and let's come back. 7 jogs here. Good luck, Austin. Good luck, 6-10, 5, 6, 8, 10, trifecta. I'm just wondering if the 4 somehow, if the other speeds don't show up. The 4 does have a couple of wire jobs in here and gets to break inside the others. And I think the 2 might have a shot to do something underneath. Race 8, the finale. I think the 10, race 8 exacta, number 10, win place. You're going to get paid. Got that jockey, Kashihura, or whatever, won the last race last time, won the last 2 races on the 10. And I think the pace sets up for the 10 to close into this. And an exacta, 6-10 over 2, 4, 6, 7, 10. We'll cover the right way. We got cheap a few times, even earlier today, and yesterday especially, and not getting involved in that, cutting corners and losing, especially if the 10 or the 6 win, and I'd hate to have the 7 left out. So good luck, Blair. 3 cuts back to preferred distance. Yeah, the 3 is another one. 3 is another one. That was a tough decision there. The 3, 2 back, wired the field, 2 back. Definitely, yeah, 1 for 1 at the distance. Yeah, that was a tough call there. And you got Stephen Owens, another thing here, 24% trainer at Woodbine. All of his races have been at Woodbine. Claiming races, Stephen is 20%. Jockey, 8%, but 12% overall in 2022. Amanda Bendemersh. Okay, Amanda. You got a lady up there on the Bodacious Miss, and has the 4th ranked power rating. Who else? Who else has picks here? Hey, thanks for that. Awesome. Good. Blair, good luck here. Blair, one of the big winners on this show, really shares some great picks today. Oh, geez. So many good players. Blair definitely, right there. Jeez, some big hits, some tremendous plays. 47-1 the other day. with the exacta and the win place on that horse. Ashley, that's 0, so 32. Okay, 32. It's starting to get cold. Yeah, and it's not even winter yet. Winter's not for another month. No, winter's in 3 weeks away. Okay, so we're getting close. Again, I'm on the, I like 10 the best. I think the pace works well to the 10. Jockey's probably feeling his oats after that last race. In 2, not impossible this race. And the 3, I don't want to use them all. What if the 7 comes in, right? 6 to 5. Let's look at some of the probables. What are the payouts here? The exacta. 6 with 7, 25.70. 7 with 6, 15.60. 6 with 2, 132.30. Now this is for $2. What about the 10? 10 with 7 is 28.80. 7 with 10 is 16.50. So the 10 hanging around at 7 to 2, came down a little bit. Getting close. 2 minutes to post. Can you believe it? 2 minutes to post. Giacomo, another one who gives out some nice hits here on the show. Thanks, Giacomo. 666. I like the 6. I think that 6 is very dangerous. They got 610 on 2, 4, 6, 7, 10. Good luck. Exacta box 6, 7 for $20. Yeah, you'll get paid for that, especially 6, 7. Good luck, Giacomo. Those are the two. I think the 10 is the one to beat here personally. But I could see 6, 7. I could see 6, 7 hooking up in a duel with the 4. 3 did wire in a big race in 1, but he's not going to get the lead this race. He's going to have to do something a little bit differently. So good luck. Okay, we have Austin, 610 with 7 with 610 with 5, 6, 8, 10. Good luck. Austin, Ashley, I paid 5 highs. Good luck, Ashley. How many minutes to post? I'm on 10, win place, and an exacta 610 over 2, 4, 6, 7, 10. We got a barn burner set up for this last race. 1 minute to post. 5.5 furlong sprint. I love sprint racing. I'm not a big fan of sprint racing when you got a lot of first-time starters, though. That's not first-time starters aren't my game. And I know a few players who are tremendous with lineage, and I'll do with the first-time starters. What I do in those races, I try and look at the workouts. I try and look at the breeding the best I can. And the trainer percentages, some trainers, the percentages show they win early. And some jockeys are better on 2-year-olds. A great 2-year-old, a rider on 2-year-olds who's almost like a magician is Joel Rosario. Great with first-time starters. So you could look at that, the jockeys too. How many times Joel Rosario, I've seen him come in and win on first-time starters, even when they're a price. I don't go for him on first-time starters automatically, but if the horse seems to have a shot, he's one of them. And they're getting in the gate. Good luck, everybody. Anybody else? Ashley, I played 5 high 5s. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for joining the show. We've reached that point. Final race of the night. Been out here. I can't believe that. Where'd the time go? And they're loading in. My screen froze. 7 goes down to 4 to 5. Here comes the 6 up to 9 to 2. The 10 is at 4 to 1. That's the one I like best. I have on top 6 and 10 on top. Everybody's thinking the 7 is a foregone conclusion. 8 getting in at 31 to 1. Blair, I mentioned the 3 horse taking some money, 16 to 1 now. I got the 2 underneath at a price. And then we're in the gate. Enjoy the race, everybody. Best of luck and win big. I expect 6, 7 to show the most speed along with the 4, and I expect the 10 to close into it here and grab it. I think the 6 has the best early lead, has been in front at the second call 6 out of the last 7. Was it 6 out of the last 7 or 7 of the last 8? Usually in front. But that's fine with the 7. The 7 can come up. The 7 had the big race last race. So I'm thinking that maybe it's going to take a little bit of a step back. I think the 10 jockey in the 10 won the last race on this entry. A little bit of a delay here. I'm not sure what the holdup is. They're fidgeting, and goes to the front. I have 4 underneath, pretty much as expected, but the 6 is at 5-1 now, and the 7 is coming. Wow. I think this race is setting up for the 10 as expected. And now the 6 pushes ahead a little bit. We know he likes to lead usually through the first 2 calls. And 7 is now all the way down to 3-5. And 1 showing big early speed at 55-1 running third. Now they're starting to enter the turn. 6 looks strong. And 6 is leading. 10 starting to come a little bit. 6 is starting to run away here, folks. And here comes 10. And here comes 8. No, 8. Please, no. 8 is 33-1. 6 leading. 10 starting to close. Here comes that 3. 6-10, 6-10, 6-10, 6-10, 6-10. We end up missing the board. We get the place money for the 10, not the win. 6 just ran him off the feet. A 5-1 over 7-2. I'll take that. We close the day with a win here. Probables, exacta, 6 over 10. For the $8, we'll get back $24.95. So hey, it's not $1,000 exacta, but $24.95. We make a $16 profit there. And the 8 rounds out that trifecta at 33-1. 3 win, place, show. All right, you connected on the show, Blair. All right. Was it 3? I think 3 might have got third. Hang on a second. I think it was a 3 third. I thought it was 8 for a second. Who got third? I'm going to take it that the it was 8. Let's look at the pools just for a second. All right, 6-10. All right, we hit the exact end of the night. 7, yeah, 7 just he was just run off his feet. Sometime I think the 7 bounced after that last race, and I'm just surprised the 10 didn't win. But Giacomo made my day. Good luck. Great job, Giacomo, on that 6 exact. If you had it to win, that's a great pick. I know you had an exactor in there with 6 and 7, but I guess you played the 6 to win, so good job. And okay, we hit the place, and the I don't even know if I'm going to make money on the place. Maybe. And then we got the exacta with 6 over 10. The 10, I set up well for the 10. So that's just about it. I'm going to call it here. You know, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for joining me, everybody, for this show. If you like the show, subscribe. This way you get notification of all new videos. The plan is to definitely cover Del Mar tomorrow. I don't know if I'm adding a second track, but stay tuned. So thanks for joining the show, everybody. It was a blast. And if you're playing any more races tonight, best of luck and bring it home. Thanks again for joining us. All the best, and talk with you soon.